Hi guys, it's me, Ameka Mat. Today we are diving into Fallen Down 993, a controversial and thought-provoking directed by George Suhama and starring Michael Douglas as William Foster, or simply Defense. This movie has sparked decades of debate. Let's begin with first impressions. And let's read it out. I think Fallen Down is a snapshot of early 90s America, highlighting economic tension, urban decay, and personal frustration. Michael Douglas gives one of the most memorable performances. He's both sympathetic and terrifying. The film walks a fine line between social commentary and unsettling violence. The film portrays the psychological collapse of a man who feels left behind by society. What's fascinating is how Fallen Down taps into the mindset of entitlement, specifying white male entitlement. Foster believes he's the victim, but often he's the aggressor. The movie exposes the danger of international range when it's not exempt or challenged. The film was controlled even back then for its portrayal of class and violence. As a Castle River, how did it strike you? It was disturbing at first. I found myself really rooting for him. Like, yes, the traffic is frustrating. The fast food rules are annoying. But then he goes too far. The scenes in the army suppose so was where I realized he wasn't just snapping. He had deep issues. It's hard to say if the movie wants us to emphasize or fear him, maybe both. Let's explore that. The fast food scene is one of the most talked about moments. What does it say about consumer culture or control? That scene where he pulls out a gun because the restaurant won't serve him breakfast after 11:30. Is it a masterclass in satire? It captures the absurdity of corporate rules but also the deeper issue. Foster thinks the world should bend to his aspiration. When it doesn't, he explodes. And that's what makes it more than just a man having a bad day. Foster isn't just reacting to injustice, he's reacting to a loss of perceived dominance. His job, his marriage, his home, all gone. Rather than accept his flaws or adapt, he lashes out at others. Immigrants, the poor minorities. It's a commentary on privilege and fragility. That makes sense. Like when he says, "I'm the bad guy," it's a powerful moment. You see that he truly doesn't understand the harm he's done. He's denial. Let's talk about the ending. The conversation with Detective Pendergrast, played by Robert Duvall. Thoughts. It's politic. Pendergrast is everything Foster isn't calm, empathetic, frustrated. Both are men facing personal loss, but they respond in completely different ways. It's a moral contrast. And Pendergrast represents hope that we can face pain without causing more. His final words, "You need help," are loaded. Foster doesn't need to be moderate. He needs accountability. To wrap up, is Falling Down a misunderstood film, or is it too dangerous in how it frames violence? If you just watch it as a man versus the world thriller, you miss the grip. But if you look deeper, it's the disturbing portrait of alienation and entitlement. The ambiguity is what gives it villain. It forces us to confront uncomfortable truths and about anger, identity, and power. That's what it still sparks debate. I didn't expect to feel this conflict about it, but I guess that's what makes it worth talking about. Falling Down is not an easy film, but it's a conversation starter. And that's all for now. And please be sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more videos to get more subscribers. And I hope we get more viewers. And thanks for watching, and I will see you again in next video.